All right, let's get the show on the road.
Welcome back, everyone.
To New Ways.
Pull the Keilee.
I
started. Yeah, I started before you were ready.
She hijacked the intro. That's fine. What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about our very, very favorites.
Our favorite things. And if I'm not at the top of your list, you're dead to me. You go.
I didn't know we had very favorite person ever to co-host a podcast with.
Yes.
You do the top of that list.
Yes.
Yes, but before we get into that, what is new with you?
I've become quite the latte art.
Oh, I see the stories.
What's the famous painter?
Pick one. They're all famous.
Literally, anyone I think of.
Anyone is fine.
Well, no, because Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm like the Leonardo da Vinci of latte art these days. I don't know if you've noticed. She said with pain, because no. I've been doing a lot of latte art. One, I've nailed the taste of my latte, no matter how it looks.
That's what's important.
That's what's important. Yeah. But how fun when it looks cute. And there's a lot of different latte arts you can do.
Have you tried more than one? Today, your one today looked different.
I try a new one like every day and they all look the same. So I don't know.
Yes, they do.
I've hit like a block because it was really bad, and then I had a few, maybe like 4 or 5 out of 10s that like you could kind of make out what I was going for, and then something happens where as soon as I have to start pouring the milk, I like black out because you can't slow down, you can't speed up, like you can't pull out like
consistent.
Yes, you can't stop and pause, like you have to like just see it through, and it literally is like 3 seconds. I feel like. So all of a sudden, that's not a lot of time to pivot. So I come out what comes out, and
that is awesome.
And people have been loving it.
I enjoy seeing it every day.
Thank you.
I feel like I know how your day's gonna go based on how your latte art looks.
An absolute correlation.
Yeah.
An absolute correlation.
I didn't think I was making that up.
No. And a lot of people are invested. I've gotten a lot of tips. I've even got some insider barista.
Shout out lad. That's where I'm assuming they
shout out barista. You know who you are.
Okay.
I have one shot
every day.
Every day.
To host like a party where you can make coffee for people.
No, I'm like, can 16 people come over?
I bet by try 12. You had 12 in a row. You could.
That 12th one would go crazy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Let me step into your world. When you're playing basketball, do you just walk into the gym, bounce the ball a few times, take one shot, and leave?
Well, no.
No, that's what I have to do. And I hate practicing things. I tell Hayden every morning I hate practicing things, but I'm so determined. And I've pleasantly surprised myself. I am one with this espresso machine. I'm one with the espresso, which is typically the harder part.
Right. Yes. Which you did struggle with, but you've got it figured out.
I'm a literal genius, and so I figured it out.
Right.
But yeah, I'm loving it.
Okay,
some beautiful accidents happen, and then I could never do it again if I tried. So
that's how it works.
But it's like it gets me out of bed. I'm like,
I'm gonna do this.
I'm
today.
like, I'm doing it today.
It's like renews your sense of purpose every day.
Yeah, but I can only try once a day, and to practice something once.
1% better.
One time.
Every day.
Strumming the guitar one time. Like hitting a drum one time.
Yeah, I mean that's how you get better.
Catching a football one time. I'm like, but once? That's what it feels like. I'm comparing myself to professional athletes here.
Right.
Other than that, in more exciting news, Hayden and I have planned and booked our trip to Idaho.
Oh, I didn't know Hayden was going with you.
Yes.
Fun.
I had to figure out some things. Either I was going to have to fly alone or Hayden was going to come with me. I don't know if I could handle flying alone.
Yeah, you texted me.
I was stress texting a few people. And I think it's one of those things I'm making scarier in my head because I've never done it.
Yes.
And
where are you flying out of?
I didn't know. So I was trying
where are you flying out of?
Now we're flying out of St. Louis. So easy. But Chicago, it was going to be Chicago.
Chicago's a little bit harder with a parking situation.
Right.
St. Louis, the parking you can like figure out pretty that's the worst part of the airport experience is parking.
Well, we are doing a park and fly or whatever, so we're staying at a hotel the night before and then shuttling to the airport. Even better.
Even better.
But I just don't know if I'm in the right headspace to like travel alone right now. Like, I just know me, and I don't know. Maybe I need to do it one. I'll fly from like Peoria
to Bloomington. No, I don't know.
I've had some things.
Love being a solo traveler. Nothing
feels so romantic.
Let me tell you, I hate being with people that don't understand the flying process. Like,
got it.
Like, we're getting through security like that.
Okay.
And I'm not a pre-check girl either. I'm gonna sit in regular security. I like the airport. I like doing that.
What is pre-check? People say get pre-check. You mean I can just walk onto the airplane?
No. But it's way easier.
Is it like the fast pass? The security?
Yes, basically.
But how do you do security then? Not like everyone else. When I'm at an airport, who has the fast pass?
Probably a lot of people.
But what is pre-check?
It's made up. Here's what I don't understand. We're getting we're
all going to the same place.
I'm getting on the same flight as you.
Yeah.
So
early boarding is so fake.
Don't get me started.
Board
the back of the plane first, and board in reverse. Why are we just boarding willy-nilly?
Also, that's the most luxurious because then first class people don't have to have every low classer like me walking past them.
And I want to spend the least
then
amount of time on the plane as possible.
Why is that not a thing?
I don't know. But
who wants to board first?
I don't know. I love a solo travel, walking through the airport by myself, getting myself a snack. I don't know
if I know how to like airport.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like I don't want to. I wish I could like simulate that, before having to actually. Okay, here's where it's also coming from.
I think you could practice your
latte art.
No, you could practice your latte art more frequently.
Yeah.
And easier than practicing.
Here's the thing. I have a little bit of PTSD because the last flight Hayden and I were scheduled to go on, we missed it. And that sucked for a few different reasons. So part of me has just a little bit of like, and I don't even say this in a funny way, like like actual trauma around that a little bit. So I was like, I don't know if the next time I encounter an airport, if I should be alone mentally, because I'm like, what if I forget something? What if I don't know.
Sure.
I need some sort of companion.
Just don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't lose your wallet.
Just don't have don't
that.
Accidentally do something. That's like my biggest fear.
But I mean
yeah. Okay. The other side of that is I'm scared of not being able to like get back home for some reason. I'm not scared of flying. I enjoy being on a plane. I've flown multiple times, but part of me is like, what if I get stuck out of state? What do I do? What if
rent a car and drive
across the country?
You'll be okay.
Oh my gosh.
You'll be okay.
But so anyways, it's a lot of what ifs. I'm trying to work through it mentally, blah, whatever. Okay. But it just I was stressed.
It does not sound like you're trying to work through it mentally. It sounds like you roped Hayden into going with you. That's what it's
But now I can work through it mentally.
Together.
When I was researching flights of just myself, I started crying. So I think there's something there I need to unpack.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
maybe we should do that off podcast.
We'll do that off podcast. I do have a close girlfriend of mine though, and she travels solo for work as well. And literally this week she's out of town, and it just looks so. I'm like, you look so like main character and stunning, and you're on a work trip, and like, and you just got on your plane, and I'm just like, I want to be like that.
Yeah.
I want to be like, I can fly by myself, no problem.
But that's okay.
But I was just crying on the couch looking at tickets, so I don't know if I'm quite there yet.
It's okay. It's okay. It's something we can work on.
Anyways, we're going to Idaho literally for like 48 hours too. So it's like
a whirlwind trip.
A literal blink of an eye.
Baby shower.
For a baby shower.
Yeah.
Yep, for a girlfriend of mine. Last time I saw her was my wedding in 2023.
Yeah.
Since then, she's gotten engaged, married, and now expecting. So I was like, I have to go see. We have to go see her. We've just not been able to make it work. And so she was so excited when I texted her, like, the confirmation and stuff. She was like, oh my gosh. And, like, obviously my whole personality, I'm like, I'm going to Idaho. She's very Western and, like, country. So obviously I'm going to be transforming my whole personality for 48 hours.
Right. So did we get boots?
I have many photos of boots.
What about a hat?
Maybe a little hat situation.
I
Maybe
think you should. I feel like you're a hat girl.
Not a hat girl.
Not like a situational hat girl for the vibe?
I've never worn a situational hat. I've only worn a ball cap like one time. I have a very...
I don't know why I have thought that you've worn a hat to like something that I've had, like an event that I've had.
No, never. I mean, I can pull off anything.
Duh.
Come on. But I actually have a very, very tiny head, and I have a lot of hair.
Well, yeah.
So I just think proportionally, hats and I don't...
doesn't fit.
Yeah. My hair doesn't like to, like...
be maintained.
I can't even do a high pony without my hair. Yeah. Everything hurts. And so, if I feel like the hat's fitting my head, it's too tight. Maybe that's why, because of all my hair.
Maybe.
I don't know. First class, first world problems. Yes. What is new with you?
Not a whole lot. Bo is cutting teeth.
Oh my gosh.
Still, again, I don't know.
More teeth.
2 teeth on the bottom and all 4 on the top are starting to come through. So they come in like pairs usually. Okay. So it's bottom 2, top 2.
Wait, and bottom 2 are first? That's so cute.
Felix says he looks like an oaf.
Like a little gremlin or something.
I'm like, stop calling him that. He looks so cute with his teeth.
That's so cute.
But yeah.
2 little bottom teeth only is so sweet.
And then it's usually like the top 2 middle and then the top 2 sides.
Okay.
Well, all 4 of his are coming in at the same time. Which is what my mom said happened for me and my brother. So like...
Oh, stop.
I'm not
And
surprised.
I feel like teeth are very genetic for some reason, right?
Very.
They're very genetic.
Very.
It's like one of the most genetic things.
This is going to be like kind of random.
Obviously the whole baby's genetic, but like the very specific like...
So my brother is obviously 6 years younger than me. We went to the same orthodontist. Did not know that we were like related. Looked at his mouth and was like, "Do you have a sister?"
Stop. You're kidding,
Legitimately was like, knew that we were related and that he had treated me because our mouths were like identical. Yeah.
Wait, how funny is that?
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow.
And so it's just one of those things where it's like
is
super
it a maternal thing?
I don't know. I don't know like where it comes from.
Probably.
But like neither one of my parents had the issues that we did. They had different issues. But like Chris and I very much like the same mouth, which is crazy.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Okay,
so random. He loves all food. Yeah.
Are you weird about like allergy?
We've done pretty much everything.
Because he's...
I had a cousin that was allergic to eggs, so I was nervous about that. And Felix's dad is allergic to shrimp, so I was worried about...
Just shrimp?
Yeah, like shellfish.
Okay.
But like...
Yeah.
Not deathly allergic.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Like, we'll eat it, but we'll have like really bad like sore throat.
Just reaction of some kind, reactive.
So I was nervous about those, so like we tried them right away.
You gave him shrimp?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
He's
God.
had shrimp,
I've
lobster.
never had shrimp.
You've never had shrimp?
I don't eat seafood or shellfish at all.
Okay, weirdo.
So that's like not a thing to be like, I've never had, like I don't eat it, so yeah.
Okay. Like that's a choice that you've
fully
made?
Yeah, fully.
Okay.
Yeah. If it was in the water, disgusting.
Okay.
So Bo is a lot more of a little foodie than I am.
He is. He
expensive palate. Lobster. My gosh. So peanuts, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so we've done peanuts like crushed up. And then they have like it's in like the protein powder section.
Yeah.
It's called PB2.
Yes.
And so you just like
it's a huge acne trigger.
Oh really?
Hugely. If you're listening to this, stop using it.
That's hilarious.
Yes, that's how I know it.
But yeah, we've given that to Bo.
You go and his skin is fine.
Maybe. He's got a little bit of baby acne, but he doesn't eat it that often.
It's not the PB2.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's done
Check his pore clogging ingredients first. Okay, so allergies, we seem in the clear. Are you allergic to anything?
No.
Oh,
Felix and I neither one are allergic to anything. So
I'm allergic to one thing.
What?
You'll never guess.
Raspberries.
Kiwi. Oh, you were close.
Yeah.
Kiwis. One time I was eating them, it's like textbook comical because I was like, I think it was Hayden. It had to have been Hayden where I was like, what? I was like, isn't it funny how kiwis like make your throat and tongue like you lose feeling in them?
And he was like,
what are you talking about? And I was like, wait, I thought that's what kiwis did. I was like, they make it feels tingly at first. And then like very, very, very mildly. But I just like will lose feeling like what feels like my whole tongue down, like my tongue and throat. And I was like, what makes kiwis do that versus any other fruit? And he was like, no, that does not happen.
That does not happen to everyone.
I still will eat them because it just
and it's one of those that like you're not really exposed to all. Like you're not really missing out.
I have a kiwi once every 5 years, you know. Yeah,
like it's really gonna be. Okay.
But I was like, oh.
Yeah, but he's we're doing 101 foods before 1.
Oh,
it's like a thing.
Cute.
We're over 75 already.
Oh my gosh.
He's 9 months old, and there are some like very.
Are they weird? Like hard to find?
Well, like there's some very normal ones that we haven't done, like cucumbers, tomatoes.
Oh,
so like we're
summertime.
Yeah.
Like okay.
Yeah. Which makes sense because he really started eating foods probably around like Thanksgiving time. So
wow, that's a lot of food at once. You like sweet potatoes, turkey, like
we write everything down.
Really?
But, yeah.
Okay, lovely. Love
so
that.
that's been like a fun, almost like game. I know.
Wait, does he like to eat?
Oh, loves to eat.
Like he likes to feed himself.
Oh well, we're getting better at that.
Oh, okay.
But
got it.
Gets like really mad if you're eating and you don't give him any.
FOMO.
Bo is the definition of FOMO.
Stop. BOMO.
Like, I set him to play some toys.
You have to eat stuff like this.
No, I went to use the bathroom. And I, like, heard him crying, and it was, like, getting louder. I was like, what is happening? He had, like, army crawled, because he doesn't real crawl. So he just, like, pulls himself halfway across our apartment to get to me. I was like, Bo, baby, it's really okay.
Oh, he was just like, I can't see you.
Yeah, he was like, what are you doing? Where are you going?
Where's my mom?
Yeah.
I'm done.
I was like, it is really okay.
He goes, stay exactly where I can see you. He's like yeah.
If you walk past him and don't like look at him or pick him up, he's like, and I'm like,
you know what? Same.
He comes by it naturally.
Yes.
I can't be upset.
You know, they model what they see.
Yeah. It's March. In case
Hallelujah.
People didn't know, basketball will be
oh my gosh.
You're
like March, spring, the third month of the year, you're like March Madness.
March Madness
you're
is coming.
sick. How did I not think
I don't know how you didn't think that either.
Yes, you're right, it's March, that's lovely. You were like, I'm about to lock it.
Yeah, like legitimately, I've got 2 screens at work. I think I can fit 8 games at one time.
Wait, is it already happening?
No, not yet.
Oh.
But well, depending on when this comes out, when we're recording, it's almost the end of the regular season. So then there'll be a week of the conference games and then the actual tournament.
Okay.
So excited.
When does it start?
Middle of March.
Does it go into April?
Yeah. I think.
April Madness.
When is my birthday? My birthday's a Friday. So I think the national championship is April 6th. It's like a Monday.
Oh, wow.
Night. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You have Florida winning, obviously?
No. Everyone will have a Duke bracket this year.
No.
Duke will win it all.
I did Florida last year and they won.
You always do Florida, so it doesn't even count.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Let's get into our faves.
You go March Madness.
March Madness is all I have to say. Let's move on.
No, you're like my first favorite thing, March Madness.
Yeah.
So did we write down all the same? I texted you what I did.
Same stuff.
Same topics.
Oh. All but one.
Alrighty. Please hold. Which one? The book?
Yeah.
I'm not even the bookworm. And that's
what makes it more difficult.
Wait, you're right, because you've read so many more books. I had like 2 books to choose from. Wait, should we read each other's favorite book? Oh my gosh, yours is gonna have 6,000 pages.
I'll read your book and then you can watch the
movie. No, that's all I really wanted.
Yeah, I know. Okay, you go first. Your favorite book.
My favorite book, I don't know the author, sorry, but it's called The Go-Giver. And I'll give you like the 2 sentences about it. It is a story about a man who's trying to close a really, really big sale.
Okay.
And he just wants to get like the fast, simple, easiest like answer. He needs like something answered for it, like in order to close this sale. And he just wants like a quick fix. He basically gets referred to like this very highly acclaimed kind of like mentor figure, and this mentor figure brings him along and shows him a lot of different people that he has like worked alongside, and basically this guy learns through this mentor figure. He's trying to get this quick fix and this mentor is like, no, what you're trying to do is not a quick fix. This man learns that actually being more of a giver, you get more in return, like in the long run and in like your heart and everything too. And so he learns more so how to like cater to someone in such more of like a patient way versus acting out of like a quick fix and just getting like that quick rush or whatever. It's actually a very, very, very lovely story. It can be, I found it when I was like kind of trying to research something like more business oriented, but wasn't like a study guide. And it's very much like of a story. So I had like a business brain about it, but it's also like you can have a very personal brain about it and be like, how can you be more of a giver to the people in your lives and how much that actually like divinely kind of like you feel like more fulfilled that way. So
first thing that came to mind was that sounds like A Christmas Carol.
I've never
seen Scrooge.
Him.
You're kidding.
I mean, like the ghost of the past and present and future?
Yeah.
Like I
You've
know the
never
gist.
seen it?
No. I get the gist.
Okay, we're moving on. I'll give it a read. But I'm mad that...
This is the Christmas Carol?
Is it not?
I wouldn't know. I'm guessing the Scrooge softens his heart by the end of it. Do you listen to books ever?
So
this one I listened to, and
maybe I could for something like
there's
this.
Like different, not in a cheesy way, but there's different voices depending on the perspectives of who's like it is.
They do that,
and it's a really, I love listening to it that way. So.
Okay, maybe I'll give it a listen.
What is your favorite book, and give me the synopsis?
I'm not a self-help book reader.
I'm really a self-help book person.
Yeah, I know.
Like
so
Atomic Habits, I'm really into right now.
Like, stop talking to me because I just read to escape what is going on. Like, I don't want to read. I need my books to feel
so present day for me and be able to apply immediately.
No, I don't enjoy that. I'll listen to a podcast if I want that, or I'll watch a YouTube video. I
envy that because what a beautiful form of entertainment. To read.
I love to read.
Yeah.
So
you have a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
So where are you gonna go?
I've legitimately last year probably read 50 plus books.
Aubrey?
What will happen is like we'll have nothing planned. This was really bad when I was pregnant. We'll have nothing planned. I'll sit on the couch. I'll read a book in 3 hours on my Kindle.
What do you mean?
That being said, I would say I'm a series girl.
Okay. I thought you were going to lob up a series.
I am a series girl.
Okay.
So I've got 2. One.
This is a series, by the way, The Go-Giver. There's more.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
A classic, The Hunger Games. One of easily some of the best books ever written.
Really?
The themes through it are very applicable to like modern day life.
Okay.
And the way it is written with such intention. Like she's gone back and written like prequels.
Mm-hmm.
But there are like Easter eggs throughout the series that you're like, you get to the last book and you're like, that's from book 1.
Oh wow!
How does that happen? It's worth a watch, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
This sounds like a thing I should have watched in the winter.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
It does give winter vibes.
I'll watch that by the end of the year.
Okay. I'll accept that.
That's kind of a big deal.
And I spent too much time on book 1 to talk about book 2. So
you wrote down another one?
Yeah, the ACOTAR series, which you kind of know about.
Yeah.
Loved.
Sorry.
Okay.
You're gonna miss me with that one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. TV show. There's a lot I could have said here because I obviously love all the girly trending TV shows for the most part. But a deep cut one that I'm like, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, you need to know is With Love, Meghan. Like With Love, Meghan Markle's homemaking show.
Okay.
I'm like this the whole time, like drooling at the screen. You couldn't make me hate Meghan Markle, okay? You couldn't make me. You couldn't pay me to hate her. So many people hate her.
She gets a lot of hate.
A lot of hate for no reason. And she's just trying to, like, she's such a philanthropist or whatever. Is that right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows what I'm trying to say. She does so many actual, like, world-changing phenomenal things. I don't even have to.
No, you don't need to go into it.
But, like, she does this show where she's just, like, making homemaker-type things, or
I
like
love that.
DIY things and cooking and recipes and crafts and things to make like your home better or like specific occasions like sweeter.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is such a feel-good, lovely, in my opinion. A lot of people have ripped the show to shreds because I just think people see something good and wholesome and trad and like want to eat it alive.
Yeah.
But
Trad.
I love it. It makes me just like want to be. It just feels so feminine and so soft, and I love it. So
I love that for you.
That's my favorite show.
Okay. I have 3.
Oh.
I can't pick. Okay, because there's a lot of different genres. Love a good trash reality TV show.
I've like retired my reality TV show.
No, here's the thing. I love it. But I also love competitive reality TV.
Okay.
So my all-time like very favorite show, I would be on this show in a heartbeat. I say that as someone who's never applied to be on this show.
Traitors, Big Brother,
No.
Survivor.
Big Brother.
Big Brother. I knew it was, yeah.
Big Brother is the best reality game show.
I've heard
ever.
The best things about it.
Ever.
I need to watch it.
It's so good that right now I'm watching old seasons.
I've heard the older seasons are the best.
Yeah, so it went through like
it gets a little weird.
They call it like the golden age of Big Brother. Like there's like a 4 or 5 season stretch where it's like
they were all hits.
It was so good.
Okay, good. Do you like Traitors?
Haven't watched it.
Me neither. And
but
I
heard it's somewhat. I heard
this
really
season's really good, and it hasn't been spoiled for me. Okay. Not that I know.
Maybe we can watch that together.
Yeah, I would do
that.
Maybe we should report back.
Yeah. Favorite like drama show? One Tree Hill. Basketball adjacent, which is kind of how I got into
big
it.
basketball?
Yeah. So the brothers play basketball.
Oh, okay.
It's not like reality TV. It's an HGTV show.
Oh, yeah.
Hometown with Ben and Aaron Napier and Laurel, Mississippi.
Oh,
I
lovely.
love them.
Super feel good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just like they have 2 little girls. I follow them on social media.
Yeah.
Like they are just like fun to like almost like feel like they're a part of your life or you're a part of their life.
Definitely.
I like that.
Honorable mentions. The Summer I Turned Pretty.
I did finish that.
One of the best shows.
Finally, yeah.
My Life with the Walter Boys. I'm currently watching.
That's also a book.
Is it? And then my favorite like nostalgic show is Gossip Girl.
Never watched Gossip Girl.
Oh, so good.
My favorite like nostalgia is Gilmore Girls.
Okay.
My mom and I watched
like
Gilmore Girls.
Similar
eras. I have heard good things about Gossip Girl. I would watch it if it wasn't so long.
It's so long, but it is truly so worth it.
Yeah.
Like it's a show where you're like, thank goodness it's so long. I just want to keep watching it. Yeah. Music artist. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. Olivia Dean, top of my list. She's been in my ears now for some time. Obsessed with her and everything she has come out with. Specifically the song, she did a cover called This Dress. It's lovely. Go listen to it. And then another artist that I discovered, it was something suggested that came over my 5-9 playlist, was, they're called Leisure. Lovely. I love listening to them. I love the sound of them. I don't even really know how to describe it. You will listen to the song for the first time and just start like moving to it.
Oh.
It's just one of those really good. I'm also getting really huge into Joe, which is spelled like DJO. And if you know who Joe Keery is, he's Steve Harrington from Stranger Things. Also one of the best shows. You don't like it or you've never seen it?
Never seen it.
Okay.
Too scary.
I'm big scary avoider.
I don't like scary.
And me neither. I couldn't watch the whole first season with my eyes open the whole time, but you should watch it.
No.
I know, I was very against it.
I'm not going to. But that's fine.
I was you. And then Hayden made me watch it, and now I'm like, everyone should watch it.
My mom and brother watched it together and asked me to watch with them, and I said, no, thank you.
The scariness in the beginning, because you don't know what the monster like looks like.
Yeah.
It just looks like an alien. And I was like, oh. But I had to have like every light on to watch it. But anyways, he's Steve Harrington in Stranger Things, Joe Keery, and he's a music artist. So I'm really into everything Joe as well.
Nice.
Very funkier type.
Yeah.
Music. Yeah.
We have very different music tastes.
Yeah. Hayden says my music taste is like retail store. Like anything that would be on.
Okay. Well,
at a department store.
Here's mine. Like my playlist that I'll like Google on or put in Spotify or Apple Music or whatever. Divorced Dad playlist.
Not classic rock. Classic rock.
I love.
Oh my God.
Like a 90s and 2000s rock.
Hayden and I will classic rock listen. There's not a genre
all the time
that I don't listen to.
I can find something to listen to in every single genre.
Same. I have a favorite artist of every genre.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yeah. So I would say I'm very like country music. I probably listen to the most.
Okay.
Next, I'm listening to classic rock or like current rock.
Yeah.
I grew up in a household that was like very heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy rock metal and like grew up listening to my dad play that kind of music. He plays guitar, so like
of course.
So like it has a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
And then after that, like I'm not listening to pop music.
I love pop music.
I can't with the
I draw a line.
Overproduced, repetitive, blah blah blah.
Department store.
It like makes my eye twitch listening to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, turn off this noise. I'd rather drive home in my car with nothing playing than listen to that.
I'm dead. No, I can relate to every genre. I could have. I do have a favorite artist. Like
No, I do for sure.
Fully agree.
As far as like my favorite artist, I do love some Morgan Wallen. Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs.
One of the easiest to listen to.
Good to listen to.
Seven Summers is my favorite.
I've gone in, watched Morgan Wallen live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At tailgate?
No. Not for my birthday, but it was the day after my birthday in Indy.
Wow, even better.
3 days later was when he threw the bar stool off of the roof in Nashville. I was like, thank goodness we saw him before he did that.
That's iconic that you saw him just hours before.
Literally right before.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's really good. Okay, we wrote down time of day. You said favorite time of day, like what's our favorite time of day, and I had to really think about it. I not only have a favorite time of day, but a favorite day of my time and plus time of day.
Okay, I'm so excited for this.
Literally Tuesday nights.
Oh.
Which is tonight. These are my favorite. This is my favorite hour of the week. Like my favorite hours because
we're filming a podcast, or I'm taking you away from something that you're usually doing on Tuesday
every
nights.
Tuesday night because I don't work Wednesdays, so it's like a midweek Friday night.
True.
So every Tuesday night, it just is such a like I feel so lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of the Saturday scaries.
Literally. And it's in the middle of the week. It's glorious.
Love that
so I love Tuesday evenings. I also really love like my morning routine, a night routine. Like I love all those things. But I was like, you know what? The only thing really speaking to me is like, there's something in the air for me Tuesday evenings. And I'm like, I think that's my favorite time.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love a drive home from work. Even like
there's something in the air.
I pick up Bo from daycare.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just like getting excited about like being back together as a family, seeing Bo.
Coming home.
I like enjoy thinking about like what we're gonna do for dinner, what our night looks like. I enjoy the drive home from work. So for me it's like a 4:30 to 5. Yeah. That like time that it takes me to get to work.
The start
from work
of
to
the
daycare
evening.
Back to home.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am most off the grid after 5:30 every day, and because I'm most present that time of day. To me, it is special. Yeah, the evening time. Something about the quietness.
I like how after work feels almost like the start of a day, or start of a new day.
Yeah.
Like it's like
it's
what
the
I
second
feel like.
part.
I feel like it's like how most people feel about their morning routines. I feel about like that time of day.
I also really love like a day that I don't work or like a weekend day, depending like 10 a.m. Yeah. There's something good about whatever time that is.
And like however much you've gotten done.
Exactly.
Who cares?
You still have the day ahead of you, or you could have already been so productive.
Yes.
Yeah, there's something about
that. It kind of like gives you that flexibility.
Agree. Okay, food.
Yeah, you're not going to like my favorite food.
Is it seafood?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I definitely put lobster.
Oh my gosh.
I've got a couple different categories here. I do like a variety of things. Lobster, probably my single favorite food.
Okay.
My favorite food that is a multi-purpose food, potatoes.
Oh.
Any form.
Yeah.
And if I was going with a specific meal, like a last meal type
potatoes?
thing,
no.
I'm having my dad prepare a steak, medium rare, but
Dad's
he
steak is
sometimes overcooks it, but medium rare.
But like nostalgic.
And then a lobster tail and my mom's garlic mashed potatoes.
So like surf and turf.
Yeah. You keep saying
And
fancy
potatoes.
too. Like, we have lobster because at Kroger you can get a lobster tail for $6.
She just described her face. She says this isn't fancy. A lobster tail with a medium rare steak and garlic mashed potatoes.
We
That is,
ate really good growing up.
If I
okay,
no, that is if I googled fancy meal, it's a lobster, a steak, and potatoes.
Yeah, probably.
My goodness.
Probably. Okay, whatever.
Mine's a salad. Like,
shut up.
No.
No, I'm done with you.
No.
We're moving on.
Not a regular salad. And my salad has steak on it, but it's specifically Core Life is my last meal. A large Core Life bowl. Listen, I'm not even kidding.
All I want is a salad.
Listen, I can't help that. That's what I love. No, listen, grab your pen and paper, go to Core Life. You're going to get a large build your own bowl. People mistake Core Life by ordering off the menu. Don't do that. Build your own salad. I get 2 scoops of purple rice, romaine lettuce, extra black beans, extra chickpea. Chickpea doesn't taste like anything, but it's a whole lot of protein. Pickled onions, avocado, steak, and balsamic vinaigrette. Put 2 packets of salt at the checkout. Put 2 packets of salt on it. Delicious. And then get their cranberry cayenne raspberry lemonade.
Did you write that down?
The most.
If not, click the go back 15 seconds because it took her that long to say her whole order.
Yes. Go back 15 seconds all 7 times that you need to. It is the most divine salad. I've been getting that exact order for at least 4 years. And I go to Core Life. There was...
Oh, I know.
I had a moment.
I know.
I go through moments, I should say. I will go like sometimes 2 or 3 times a week. I have to reel it in.
Every time I'm like, hey, do you want to grab dinner for...
I'm like...
For while we're working? Core Life?
Core Life?
No. I don't want to go there. I don't want a salad.
I have a girlfriend of mine who it's also her favorite place.
Of course.
And so we're always like, Core Life. We're like, you're my dream. Yeah. So that is... So it's like it's a beefy salad. Like it's not
it's not just like a lettuce.
I
and
also
a carrot.
love a Caesar salad specifically from Biaggi's. And then I love a margarita pizza. So you're like steak, potato, seafood, and I'm like pizza and salad. Like there's still pairings.
Yeah. I also love a salad.
Yeah.
I also lots of eggs. I love eggs on my salad.
Steak is my favorite protein.
Okay.
If I could just bury me in like 1,000 medium rare steak. Delish. Any steak. Literally any type.
Love steak.
People are like, what cut of steak? Don't care.
Oh, I legitimately do not
Literally
care.
do not care. Just put a medium rare steak.
Yeah.
Cooked perfectly. What is your current fixations? Which doesn't have to be food.
It's going to be.
It's always food. We're girls. So it's
food. Right now, it's an avocado toast.
And
at home.
Bo's not eating that.
Bo.
So.
Which is perfect.
Mom gets to eat.
Yeah.
Yes. Avocado toast is so divine.
Legitimately, like.
One of the best things.
It's nothing fancy.
It's so
I'm
fancy.
putting 2 pieces of Italian bread into my toaster.
Lovely.
I don't like toast being super crunchy. I want my toast underdone.
Yeah.
Putting some butter on it. I'm cutting up an
butter?
avocado.
Okay.
Putting it on my toast.
Okay.
Black pepper, rock salt. That's
Lovely.
it.
Perfect. Butter is...
How are you freaking out about me buttering my toast?
No, not freaking out. Well, to me, butter toast is all it is. Like, it's either you have butter toast or you put... Okay. I've never heard of butter with avocado.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I don't want just bread on my... That's like a sandwich then.
Right. No, I love avocado toast.
Yeah.
Have you ever done, like, guacamole on toast?
Yes.
So good.
I mean, I love avocados.
Same. Yeah. Yeah.
Devastating that my child does not.
But also not.
But yeah, Felix also does not like them.
So you're like, no one's going to...
Lots of avocados for me.
You have another one? Or no?
No, let me think. Maybe I will by the time you say yours.
Well, we were on the same fixation, and now you've left the station. But green grapes...
Yeah.
Specifically... On the top shelf of my fridge, they get so cold.
And they need to be so crunchy.
They crunch.
If I have like a squishy grape, I'm throwing it in the garbage.
Projectile.
Yeah.
I am projectile. If it no.
I need a grape.
I am an animal when I am taking that grape off of the stem. Like the way I analyze that thing, I'm like looking at a bomb. I'm like literally like, can this one make the cut? A green, crunchy grape. Hayden and I will just, Like, you know those videos of animals just like
Oh, yeah.
It is so satisfying to crunch on a green, crunchy, ice cold, delicious grape.
Yeah. No,
So,
agreed.
And then secondly, this one's been ongoing for a while, but I've gone through intensities with it, but it is still very steady. It's just literally a plain hard-boiled egg with like just some salt on it. Dude. Hayden has literally told me like, you need to reel that in.
Well, egg prices for a while.
No.
He was like, Keilee, we can't afford.
No, Aubrey, when I tell you,
like
we're going, well, we make, I have also on here like homemade breakfast.
Okay.
I love homemade like making breakfast. Like, so we're very like eggs. It's like chicken bacon. It's delicious. Okay. But so we like breakfast burritos. We do a lot of breakfast. Hard boiled eggs. Eggs over easy. Breakfast burritos, scrambled eggs, all the things. I kid you not, we go through 18 eggs a week. We get an 18.
You're kidding.
We get a carton of 18 and we go through it for the week. We get 2 gallons of milk for the week.
I'm not the only way I enjoy eating eggs is hard boiled.
Really?
And I really only like the egg whites.
Eggs is like the eggs of potatoes. So customizable.
I just don't vibe with eggs.
Hayden didn't.
I gotta stop thinking about eating them I'm eating them.
No, the egg and chicken ick. Don't even get me started.
I don't have a chicken egg.
You've never gotten a chicken egg?
No, the chicken doesn't bother me, but the egg.
No, if I start thinking about that I'm eating an egg, I can't think about it.
Yeah.
I can't eat chicken breast anymore. I have tried, and my body will just start like.
It just gets like the.
No, I just start to like, I don't know. I can do chicken thighs. And it used to be the opposite. I don't know. Something happened. Okay. Like with the last 2 times I've tried chicken breast, it's just like bitten weird.
Shred it.
I've been like, no. Maybe I need to shred it.
Yeah.
You're right. But no, eggs are like a big one.
Okay.
Any type, any kind. But how fun is a fixation?
I love a fixation.
How
and
riveting.
I will ride it. Like, I know. I'm not like, I need to reel it in. No. If this is what I want it because
that's all I can think about.
I'm not like a huge fixate. Like you asked like your current fixation, and this, I'm not gonna lie, I used my last avocado this morning. I'm not like running to the grocery store tonight to pick one up. Like I'm gonna be okay.
But sometimes it's feral.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, don't stand between me and an avocado. Yeah.
But I don't always have a fixation, so that's why I'm like, oh.
I wonder if I do.
I feel like you do.
I feel like I do too.
I feel like you're pretty. You get fixated on things.
Yeah, very true. Those are all of our favorite things at the moment. And the list you sent me for a list of our favorite things, this is only like half of the options.
I did send you quite a few.
We sent quite a few.
I was a little hurt that some of them didn't get picked.
I know.
Like,
I left
hurt too.
I left book in there for you.
You could have removed it.
I know, but I didn't even. It was the easiest one I could come up with.
I know, but I guess you got educated on the Hunger Games. So.
I really did. We could easily do a part 2 of this, guys. So if you enjoyed this episode, please let us know. We're actually begging you.
I'd love to know. I'd love to know your favorite things.
Begging
and I'd love to know what you want to know about our favorite things for other
Exactly.
topics.
And what are your thoughts about our favorite things? And do you agree?
I'm sure no one has a favorite thing like us.
Surely everyone listening to this is absolutely obsessed with core life.
Yes. Right.
Well, thank you so much for joining us once again here at New Ways Media. Please feel free to check out everything else we have going on. It's March. A lot of exciting things are happening in the sports world. And hopefully we can peel Aubrey away for more recording.
Maybe.
Later in March and April. So we hope you guys are having a great March though so far. And we will talk to you guys again very soon. Bye guys.
See you guys.